I mean, good for her. I appreciate it when celebrities use their platforms for something other than self-enrichment.
It was a total low-class move.
This couldn't be more apropos. I walked to work again today. Yeah, no, it was freezing. But I got one of those like baklavas or whatever those are. Baklavakas, whatever it is.
The stuff that Russian gangsters use.
A balaclava.
A balaclava.
No, I like that. I got one of those baklavas, and it makes me all
Baklava's a
warm.
pastry.
No, I rub myself with
I
pastry.
get myself sweet Middle Eastern sweets all over my
That's right.
face, and then I'm warm.
It's freezing out. It's freezing. And this is so apropos.
Yeah, or they were calling, emailing. It was unclear. I mean, at least 10 days.
That's Bob Dole's fault.
But define ethics. I mean, if I said Joey No Socks a Fugazi, is that right? Or is that unethical? Bottom line being, we're not going to give you any tax returns. Suck it. We are president now. I am the captain now.
How much time do you think the hearings are going to get on mainstream news? I mean, 45 minutes to talk.
I have utter disdain for it. Turn it on.
No, I was just doing work. But,
No, it's boring.
But here
Yeah,
it is.
I get it.
Or let's say every time a Republican gets 10 votes, that a significant number of those votes are a way of saying F you to liberals and liberal values. There's no doubt in my mind that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That is the case with most, a significant percentage of votes that Republicans get is a way of conservatives saying, I don't like gays, I don't like art, I don't like people who are different than me, I don't like anything that's challenging to my worldview in any way. I don't like all of the things that come, all of the indecision and lack of clarity that come with those things.
I don't like gay people. I don't like art. I don't like ladies unless they are showing me themselves. I don't like libtards.
Exactly. You know, what's her face? The former EPA under Bush.
Christine Todd Whitman, also an idiot.
Said I was on some show with her, and she said, you know, if liberals weren't pressing so hard on this global warming thing, maybe more Republican or, conservatives would accept it. And I was just like, that you can actually say that without like just a tremendous amount of embarrassment and a plan to provide group therapy for these people is stunning.
Sam, can we reach across the partisan divide for a moment?
You and I.
Yes, you and I.
Okay.
You gay queer with 4 eyes. When you hear Meryl Streep talking, and you hear that shrieking woman's voice and the arrogance and the elitism, how am I not supposed to do an impression of a retard? It has forced me to do this. This is how it works.
I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
They say that people with Down syndrome should not have their heads dunked in toilets, but then you cheer Meryl Streep's speech. And this is, of course, why it is happening. Do you see how it works?
I see that.
By the way, that reporter is a very nice guy. Great guy. And he's all just like, Now, I would not have done that impression on your program if it was not for that goddamn megaton bitch Meryl Streep last night polluting the airwaves with her elitism.
Forcing you to do it.
Yes. That's how it works.
It's amazing. And I have no doubt that they tell themselves this.
Yeah, I went on vacation recently. I didn't hear any of the libtards, and I said to somebody, we should probably do something about climate change.
And I have to say that, like, there is a way to ensure that they don't react this way, and that is to continue to have more people vote against them. Now,
why could Meryl Streep have not said, from one thespian to another, great retard impression? She always has to take the low road. It is totally unfair and totally abusive. And if we wanted to work together, President Obama himself has said that we should work together for a transition. But Meryl Streep goes out of her way and she doesn't say, hey, great physicality when you're impersonating that guy with a muscular degenerative disease. Very talented, Mr. President-elect. No, she condemns him.
Right.
Typical arrogant liberal.
Typical arrogant liberal. And like the unearned advantage of that $200 a month in food stamps.
You know what, Sam?
Whatever it is that they think that they're getting, the special black person card that gets you into free movies.
Don't talk about that.
Or I'm not supposed to.
You know what, Sam? Joey No Socks had a great fucking point about this. Can I share it?
Please.
He said, similar to what Bill O'Reilly had said, the food and clothing that so-called slaves received was already reparations. Think about it. Great fucking point.
Pre-reparations.
Pre-reparations. So we need to stop blaming white people for all of our problems. That said, I can't believe I didn't get hurt.
You have a hard time remembering all your URLs because they're majority something. All you need to do is shake it up like mandelarating.net or koreancucksauce.info.
Mandela rating.
I checked. They're both available
$10.
with .coms for $2.99.
Total dead.
Let's go to the phones.
5.
Listen to the Jerky Boys.
I'm not familiar with that reference.
Oh, sorry, Grandpa. All right, man. Thanks for the call.
I don't know that reference.
Appreciate the call. Thanks, Connor.
Hey, yeah, thanks, guys.
All right,
Yep,
bye-bye.
take it easy.
I love it. Look how it feels.
Yeah, maybe I
Dropping
should be a little bit
reference.
less cavalier when I talk about your big midsection.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't have that, but
Well, I mean, there's plenty of
there's
time.
time. I know there's time.
Plenty of time. I mean, you're ahead of me on top.
Ooh.
I mean, why bother going there?
But I have never called Mr. Figure's boy.
Unbelievable.
All right, guys, here's what you need to do. Protests are great. Getting out there, making your voices heard. But ultimately, if you want to affect policing policy, you're going to need to kidnap some mentally disabled white kids. Now, I know it's hard to distinguish because aren't all whiteys in their own way, frankly, mentally disabled. They are descended from pigs and apes. But you need to find one that's, well, like the guy that Trump impersonated. Torture him, Facebook stream it, and then the revolution will come. All right. Well, Allahu Akbar.